Yes, it's the Yeezy 350 V2 again, but at least he did something different. What's good guys, Ash Bash, back again with another sneaker review, and this is for the Yeezy 350 V2 Static. So yes, another pair of Yeezy 350 V2s. It feels like it's the year of the 350 V2. They released at least 7 pairs maybe. I can't do the maths in my head that quickly on what came out, but at least 6 or 7 pairs came out, different colorways, and this is probably the only one that's a bit different from what we've seen in the past. We've seen the sort of zebra pattern one, we've seen the black ones. Now this one has got a different knit and different stuff going on, so let's open it up and get to it. So as usual, comes in its standard Yeezy 350 box. It says Boost on that side. Color wise, just Static, and I got these again in a UK 11. Still my Yeezy sizing, I'm still kind of confused on what I actually need. Sometimes I think 10.5 is better, sometimes I think the 11 gives you more freedom. I don't know, I've got from 10 to 11 in sizing, but we make it work regardless. So if you didn't know, the Yeezy 350 V2 Static came in sort of 2 versions, shall we say. There was the reflective pair, which was like all over reflective, and then there was the static pair, where it's literally just the laces, I believe that it's 3M. Technically, the 3M reflective pair are the more sought after pair because obviously there's less of them. It's kind of special-ish, but I don't like the pattern on it as much, and I prefer this pair. I feel like the 3M pair kind of looks a little bit kiddie in a weird way. I've got some reflective Ultra Boost 2.0s, which is super fire anyway, so I'm covered with that. I'll show you these kicks. And boom, here they are in all their glory, and they're super fire. I was getting a bit worried that the pattern on this would be super close to the zebras, because I literally just got zebras for the first time in November, I think they came out. So I was thinking, oh man, I've got zebras and now I've got the statics. I said to myself, if I take an L on the zebras, I need to get the statics. Statics were the #1 pickup that I needed when it comes to Yeezys in the last sort of 3 months of releases and stuff. Ended up getting both, but while technically I guess you could say you don't need both, how many sneakers do you need really? But I needed these, and they're a little bit different, and they're white and grey as opposed to white and black, so it's technically different, but let's get some close-ups. So as I said, the knit on the shoe is different to what you get on your standard 350 V2. Silhouette wise, standard, nothing crazy to do with that. But as you can see, the main thing that points out to you straight away is this stripe here. Some models it's clear, some models it is like a stripe color, like the black and red. But this one here is clear, and if you can see that, you can see through that bit. It's not all of it. I think it's only literally this little portion here which is clear. When I first saw the shoe, I assumed this whole thing would have been clear, and I think that would have been fire, but maybe it would have made the shoe a little bit, like the construction of it a little bit off. So I can see that I've got some extra padding and stuff inside the shoe to protect where that would be and all that, but it's a nice touch. It definitely makes it a bit different, makes your sock game stand out, and you can see what Nike's been doing with the React 87s and stuff to make it a big thing this year. But yeah, so the print itself, the knit, is a different kind of pattern. It's not your standard sort of zebra-ish pattern, but it's any sort of silver, or maybe they call them that color static and white pattern, different kind of shapes. You've got this little thick line here, you've got sort of 3 lines here for like Adidas, I guess. Then you've got a straight down pattern, and you've got a closer knit here towards the back. There's a lot going on. Another touch that I really do like is this all sort of off-white back tab. Normally you get this back tab with some dots in a different color, but it looks pretty dope where it's all white, it's all see-through like that. The laces on the shoe are the only bit that is 3M. I'll take a picture of that and show you what that's like, but that is literally the only part. On the reflective pair, this whole goddamn shoe is reflective. I'll show you what that looks like as well. It's dope, but is it needed? Not really for me. As I said, this says laces only bit 3M, and you also get at the back of the shoe, which is the only sort of Adidas logo per se, is the back heel here, which is 3M. But looking at it, nah, I think it's actually 4 stripes. I was seeing this bit here, I saw 1, 2, 3, but technically that's a 4th. It would have been nice if that's where they used the 3 stripes, but I don't think they did. I think that's just a random bit. And this side's got even more lines, so scratch that from the records. That is definitely not Adidas stripes. Inside the shoe, Adidas Yeezy, nothing different there. And the sole is super dope as usual. That sort of off-whitish sole, and you got the boost inside that sneaker. That's it for the 350s. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Just slightly different this time. Let's get to the on foot. And we're back. That was a quick look at the Yeezy 350 V2 static on feet. Sizing wise, same as all your Yeezy 350 V2s. If you got a pair, do what you do. I go up a full size. I think most people go up half a size. It even says it on the Adidas site to go up half a size. If you do want this pair, they were sitting on the adidas.com/Yeezy website for a while. So I would expect, just like the semi-frozen yellows and the sesames before that and the salts and all that, if you want this pair, it won't be that hard to get, especially for retail. It should be online somewhere. A lot of people are going to return them, I'm sure, because they bought it to resell and they realize the resale's not that high. The same story that you get all the time these days. Good for us people that want to rock kicks, bad for the resellers. Anything that's bad for resellers, we laugh at them. But yeah, that is the shoe. Nothing more else to say. It's been a crazy year for Yeezy. They've done a lot. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 pairs. 7 pairs, madness. But they're all fire and I rock them all, so it is what it is. While Kanye is being a madman, he's still putting out heat, and I'm sure Adidas has a part to do with that as well, so it is what it is. But anywho, follow me on Instagram, @ashbashsneakers. Like, comment, subscribe on this video. And in the new year, there'll be more content as usual. I'm out. Later.